Everybody in TV land out here for a little lunchtime walk, checking out the scenery on a Monday, Columbus Day. Some people have off for work. I am not one of them. Hey, what's up, Wolf? Yep, Florida indeed. About midway between Clearwater Beach and St. Petersburg. Whereabouts are you? Howdy to everybody in TV land. Hopefully you're not in the Northeast getting pounded by a little bit of a storm, from what I understand, flooding and craziness. Last year at this time we were all recovering from the hurricanes here. So it's nice to be able to enjoy this weather this year. I missed it last year. Maybe about 80 degrees, I think. 82. Not much warmer than that. It was in the 60s last night. Residential area where I'm at. It's coming up about a half mile. Basically everything here is condos, timeshares, and $8 million homes. And I am not in any of those very pricey units. I do live 25 yards from the beach. Happy Monday to a dozen or so of you on here. Now, catch a lot of Spanish mackerel and kingfish if we go out far enough. You guys have the right idea. Cast net the threadfin herring, which is the best bait. Hello, Moed. Greetings. Oh, he's got some good things. You guys had any luck?
I caught one lady fishing. We got a bunch.
We got a bunch of baits, so you'll be in good shape. Yeah. Good luck, man. Oh yeah, he's got a bunch of the thread pins. Those are candy, and then it's just a matter of watching the birds. The birds will tell you where the bait's at. And it's a little tough today because it's breezy and the water's dirty. So the fish have to come up to the top water that eat those baits, so they have to be able to see them over there on the side of the river. So if that's maybe you guys took a nice quick move. There's a school of bait right here. In the Clearwater St. Petersburg area. These fine folks are lucky enough to have off today. My little lunch walk. Get from home, so lunchtime I'll come out here and walk about 2 miles and then go back to finish the day. Most of all, I turn on the live stream, so today I did. This channel is a promotional channel for my band, the Monroe Street Players. Be sure to check out some of our music on the other YouTube playlists and that sort of thing that are on the channel. If you're into that sort of thing, be sure to subscribe. If you'd like to see beach coverage, and usually turn this on if I'm out of town doing something interesting. So if you'd like to see interesting stuff, Vegas, craziness, musicians, bands, subscribe. If you're not into that stuff, subscribe anyway. It's free. Not much in this life is free anymore. I think the air costs money now. And pretty soon I gotta take money for it, that you're gonna have to use some digital thing to pay. And then if you're using up too much air, they can cut your money off. You've got the right idea, you gotta wait. But I'd still be out there another 20 yards. You gotta wade almost to the water's up to your armpits, so you can really get that bait thrown out. There's a ledge out there where all the fish are at. And that's all the fishing tips I'm giving you. Where's everybody else from there in TV land? Oh, India, awesome. Some trained professionals here. Over here we still have some places that are boarded up and in certain stages of repair from the hurricane. See on the bottom level there, barricades and plywood and that sort of thing. There's some where work hasn't even begun yet, which I imagine is a function of no insurance, stuck in litigation, permitting, all sorts of bureaucratical red tape. It's interesting, I turned this live stream on in horizontal, which gives a much better view, and I ran it for like 15 minutes and not a single person came on. And then I turn it to vertical and people show up. And it looks much better horizontally. So much more to see. And it's far less bouncy. I'm not react to my steps near as much. Appreciate everyone hopping on here. If you haven't already, hit the like button. It's another free thing. Hopefully you're getting some sunshine wherever you're at, although my friend in India, I imagine that it used to be somewhere close to the middle of the night. It's near 12 hours. My design crew is in the Philippines I work with during the day, and they're usually 12 to 13 hours ahead of us, depending on daylight savings time and that sort of thing. So it's the middle of the night for my designers. I imagine you're in the same boat. Couple dead spots coming up here, so the signal gets a little squirrely or freezing. You'll understand why. Just past one of them. I think I saw like a bunch of people fall off of here for a second. There on the left, the place with the red umbrellas is the Doubletree Hotel. Those red umbrellas are placeholders. There was a nice thatch tiki garden roof, a nice place to have some cocktails and that sort of thing, but it's not nearly as fancy as it used to be. They're still working. In fact, they just started working on construction. My neighbor works there. At least she says they're very slow, and at this pace, they may get done next summer. So it took them a day to remove just the plant garden that was about 6 foot by 2 foot. They had to demolish it and get everything out of it. It seems that should have taken 2 hours for 2 people. But these younger folk today, a couple generations that are under me, and I know you're gonna, whoever's gonna put some shit on the chat here, don't like to work as much as us older folk. Us Gen Xers just like to get shit done quickly. Tell me what to do and then get out of my effing way so I can do it. Younger folks want a full explanation with their hand held. I don't need the reasoning, I just need to get out of my way. Very busy down here. We get closer to the hotel. They rent jet skis at the hotel as well. There'll be a guy who schlepped them out here from under the building sort of garage that you can't see from here out to the water. I feel bad for him. He really works hard to get them out to the water. Should give him like a riding lawnmower or something to pull him to the trailer, but nope. He is the riding lawnmower. But it's kind of windy and kind of choppy today, so they are not set up. And there's the hotel. The double tree. Cast got destroyed. It was nicer yesterday. I think sand coming over a couple times. Yeah, very good. Gave it a good smash. Somebody just drinking a Mick Ultra, which I just learned recently became the top beer in the United States. That stuff is not very tasty and not very intoxicating. Who am I to judge? Some schlep holding the camera, having everybody look at me like a freak.
I don't have you on your camera. So you didn't give permission for me to be on your camera.
Too many of those folks nowadays. They were on 35 cameras as they walked through the hotel or got anywhere near any of these buildings. Figure that out. Alright. Just gonna turn around there. Getting out of my condos down there. Nothing exciting. We're going into the wind now. Probably gonna get louder. Wind was to my back earlier. Oh, there we go. There we go. I see the signal just got squirrely. Oh, now it's all better. Appreciate everybody in TV land hopping on here. Another lunchtime walk. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Guess some of you in the colder areas, this is making you dream of a summer vacation in the water. So I'm happy to bring it through your TV set live to your home. Not sure what those are. Can't figure that one out. So it's playing some sort of game, I guess. Oops. Hey, C.R. Rodriguez. Sorry, the signal just got a little squirrely. Should be back in a second. Hang on for me. There's a bad signal area. Oh, and we're back. Walking to the Florida Gulf Coast. Near St. Petersburg, Florida. Happy Monday to each and every one of you out there. I think some of you are already into Tuesday. There's a few of you that are watching this, or were watching this earlier. Midday lunch walking on the Gulf Coast. Seeing what's happening on the beach scene. Has a productive, calm, and blessed day. How's everybody doing out there in TV land? If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your dad about us. And the Rose Street Players, we're a funk band out of Tampa. Catch out some of our prior sets and that sort of thing in the playlists on this channel. We are playing October 4th in Bradenton, Florida. Jigs Landing Outpost. You can Google it online if you're in our area, or check out our website, monroestreet.com. That'll take you to our schedule, that'll take you to our YouTube, and all the details will be on there. $5 to get in. It's an early show for sunset, so it's 427. 427 on Friday. It's going to be a throwdown. Jigs Landing Outpost. Jigs Landing Outpost, Bradenton. Make sure you're there. And go ahead and smash that like button for me if you could. Ooh. Who's got a snack? What's he got? Looks like a little bit of catfish. This is rather rotten catfish. Rather rotten. Sorry for the wind noise, everybody. We have a little bit of a sea breeze action today. Actually, it's a little more than a sea breeze. It's a hard breeze straight out of the north, pulling it down. High intensity kickball, apparently. Shout out volleyball. I think that was the ball they were kicking. I don't know. Fishing guys. They're waiting in the water, proper technique. Just got to keep their baits on the top of the water. See him catch something while we're in the hood. Nope. Get your bait put. But it's usually good to have a floating bait bucket. A couple of reasons. First, the birds will come in and eat right out of your bucket. And the second, you don't have to walk so far back and forth. That thing's tied right to you. You just reach down, throw another bait on the line, and get moving. Not wasting time. You're in the water, you ain't catching that. Oh. I also have the wrong rig, so I'm going to have a torch rig set up. Don't want a sinker on the bottom of that bait. You want that bait on the top floating. For those of you that fish. And if you don't, oh well, you should. Oh, thank you. Hey, what's up? Happy Monday to you. Thanks for popping on. Brian Gimbal. It'll come back. It'll come back. Maybe. Maybe it'll come back. I see everybody jumping ship. So I think that the signal's down. Oh, I think we're back. Oh yeah, it's addicting. good parts about work from home, because this is lunch break. Still walking down Fremont. They want it for my discount tandem tickets. Nah. I can hold off. Oh, looks like the signal's back. Finally. The interblock bubble craps is garbage. The money vacuum. You gotta play the shoot the wind bubble craps if you are a bubble crapper. I can't do the $50 table minimums at a real craps table anymore in Vegas, or $25. I don't make that kind of money. I live in a really tiny flat that would be typical of New York City or London, but this is the backyard, so I can deal with a really tiny place. No problem. Bird brains. They close off a section of the beach for these guys when they do their nesting. It was like March, April, I think, and they were done by June. It was interesting. At nighttime, you'd come down here and you hear all these tiny little birds squeaking, but you couldn't see them because they were so tiny and it was dark out. Make sure you guys are tuned in Friday, 4 o'clock. We will be live streaming our gig from Jig's Landing Outpost. In the event that you're not able to attend and you're not in the voice of there'll be a scheduled post coming through YouTube that you can set your bell reminder to and that sort of thing later in the week. So appreciate everybody popping on here. I'm almost back to my exit, so I'm gonna exit so you don't see how I exit, because people are crazy now. Anyway, thanks for popping on here. We'll see you next time. I'm sure I'll turn this thing on before the end of the week, so stay tuned. Have a good week, everybody.